So I've hatched a plan. We're going to dye some cloves. Right, these are the first batch of cloves because they're the one that's going for the brighter colour. So we have got this skirt. I will insert proper pictures of them. So if I stand back, you still probably can't see me, but I'm hoping I'm not making too much noise in the microphone. We've got this gypsy skirt. I love it. I don't care. Yeah, gypsy skirt. I love my tiered skirts. I wear them underneath my 50 skirts in the winter to give me maximum layers and maximum length, so it keeps me warm. So we're gonna dye this one. Ooh, the camera's shaking so much. And this one, I don't like this olive green, but I bought it because I'm very tall and maxi skirts, unless I've made them myself, tend to only like just come past my knee, and this is a really lovely maxi skirt and it does look really good layered under things. So we're going to dye this olivey green one. I don't know if you can see that it's olivey green. It's quite dark on camera. I'll try and lighten it up, fix it up, put it on my shoulder. And this one is a really good one because it's actually got a lining which is super duper much better, really good, because it's an even extra layer of warmth. But again, it's this really horrible olivey green, which I really try to love. I try to love olive green. It's not one of the colours that suits me. I'm very much a winter, if you subscribe to that, or a person whose colours is the seasons don't always work, because some colours that are out of my season suit me, and that's because I subscribe to using the colours that are bright and true. So this is not a bright colour and it's not a true hue. So this is probably why whenever I wore these clothes, I felt a bit sad and drab and they didn't quite work for me. So they ended up just languishing in my wardrobe. So, and this is going to be dyed. And the colour they're going to be dyed is, I'm going to reach down and show you. This bright green. Yes, we're gonna use it. And the theory is, because these are all so dark and this is so bright, the idea is that these will go a lovely forest green, which is a nice dark green but quite bright. So it will be between an emerald or a forest, but it will be a really full-on nice primary dark green, which I'm loving. I've already got a sort of lime green skirt already, so I'm in two minds whether to pop that into the wash with this to make it go even brighter. I think I might actually do that, but I'm not going to show that. I'll show you the results of it on camera and I'll take a picture of it before and after, so you can see all the skirts before they all got treated with the dye. And this is the big one, and it says it can do up to 600 grams of clothing, which is blah 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 blah. This is, yeah, it says it can do bed sheets, a whole bed sheets and pillowcases. It's the biggest amount. So I'm gonna be putting these in, and maybe the other lime skirt, which is a bit faded. So I'm gonna put them all in, and hopefully the lime skirt will just get a freshen up, so it will just end up being a nice bright lime green, and these will turn forest. Great. So I'm going to show you the next lot now. Right, the next set of skirts are going to be this lovely skirt. It used to be really a really lovely navy, and time and age have faded it to be sort of meh. It doesn't quite know what it is. It's not marine, it's just not anything. So this is gonna get dyed. And the next one is this denim skirt. Again, it's comfy, it fits good. It's really long, it's really swishy, but it doesn't know what it wants to be. It's not light, it's not dark, it's meh. It doesn't really go with anything. It's seen better days, and it's not got really interesting stitching, because I've got one that I bought around the same time, which has faded paler, but it's got beautiful pin tuck stitching, which, because it's faded the same as this, it looks much better. So I'm not going to dye that one. I'm dyeing this one because it's not that interesting, and it could do with being a different colour. And yes, it's really long, and it's really swishy. I don't know if it's cotton, so we're gonna find out if it takes the colour, because it's Primark's finest. Shout out to Primark. But I didn't buy it in Primark. I bought it in a charity shop for a 50p, I believe it was. And is it? Let us look, see what it says. Cotton. So it is going to take the dye. So we're going to treat this one as it's almost virtually the same colour as denim before it's dyed. So it should go, when I dye, the colour that I'm going to dye this is, let's take that one. This is a special case. This one you already know, this is going in the green. Once it's gone in the green, it's also going to go with this one, which will be like sort of a foresty green, hopefully. It's going to go in the bag, in the washing machine with these four, using the navy. So this should darken up. The one that's faded navy, that should make it a really deep navy. That's this one. Definitely the cream one, it will take it 100% because it's virtually nude. And this one, I'm hoping that the green and the blue will mix together to give us a kind of peacock blue, peacock green. You're not quite sure whether it's blue and you're not quite sure whether it's green, so it will go with both. So this is the one that's going to be the experiment. That's because it's going to get dyed twice. So it's going to get dyed green first to get it a greenier colour, and then it's going to get dyed navy to go to make it, to push it back into being a peacocky teal, because it's got lining. I'd like it to go with more, and much as I love navy, and navy goes with a lot of things, but if I have one thing that's bluey green, it can go with everything that goes with green and everything that goes with blue, which widens the scope slightly for this skirt, which will be good because as it's got lining, I'll want it to go with more things. And plus peacock blue green goes amazingly, it looks really quite cool with black. It will work with black much better than the navy. Right then, we're gonna try this again. Hopefully I didn't do it so that it would dry the clothes. That's the first time ever that I've washed something and it dried and they were dry, because normally I dry things and my flat is so cold that it's wet. So the only thing I can assume is that it just decided to tumble and just tumble them to dry and not even wash them. So yeah, so we're gonna open and put this dye in. It's white, it looks white, I can't even see the green in there. There is green. Yeah, there's a bit of green in there, but yeah, we're gonna pop this in. Yes, yes, they are damp. They're damp. So let's put this in. I'll put it in. I'll put it right in the middle. Put it on mixed load, 30 degrees. Like normally my normal wash is like normally, how long does it say you've got to do it for? Because I have two washes. I have a super quick wash, which is 40 minutes, and my normal cotton wash, which is eco wash, which takes an hour and 10. So I don't have, yeah, it says 1 full cotton cycle. So okay, I've found there's a cycle where it just says cottons only, and I've set it for 30, and it's gonna take 2 hours and 40. Let's see if I can do like a quicker one. Yes, there's a quick version which is an hour, because the woman said, oh, it should only take you 45 minutes. She wasn't assuming that my normal cotton cycle takes nearly 3 hours to wash. Who's got time for that? Nobody. It's too much water and too much energy being used. And this is prime time for washing, I've just realised, because it's in the middle of, it's just after 4 o'clock. So it better be good. So 1 hour on cottons, because it's a Bosch. We'll come back in an hour, and I'll have to put detergent in and then wash it, because I'm not gonna touch it, because it says it can stain your hands. So the next time you see me, it'll probably be sometime, it will be filmed in the middle of the night, probably like 11, or it'd be 10 or 11 o'clock or something like that, because I'll have washed it. This has got to do an hour, and then another hour. Yeah, so it will be like 9 or 10 o'clock probably, because hey, I've got to have dinner. So let's go. Start you off. It's going. So see you in like maybe 3 hours time, because like my regular cotton wash takes an hour and a bit. So 3 hours time, guys. We'll be looking to see what happened. Bye. Right. I am going to take no chances as I take the little plastic ball out. See? Little yellow gloves, marigolds. I'm going to take the plastic ball out, and then I'll put on the soap and, you know, the washing powder, and wash the skirts. So let's see. Empty. Okay, I'm gonna take the green one out. Oh, look, it has gone. Oh, it looks really nice. Well, so far, it has gone. It's gone quite a nice foresty green. It's not really showing up on camera, but it's got a really nice dark green. So I'm pleased with this one. So, and the one that was green before, let's have a look at it. Yes, look at that green. It's much better. It's way more vibrant. So we're gonna wash it, and tomorrow you're gonna see what they look like. And I may have even time to do the blue ones as well. So you may even get to see that. So let's pop it back in the machine and then do the wash. Yeah, there's a little bit of green on there. Results time in daylight. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's realistically look and see what's happened. In real life, this olive was, in real life when I showed this to, this olive green looked brown. It now looks olive green. I don't like olive green. I don't. I'm gonna put this in with the blue stuff because I'm just not feeling it. Right, the next one is the one that was going to get dyed anyway. And let's put this over here. In real life, it looks a really nice, it doesn't look too bad a green. On the camera, it looks olive. But it is a much nicer green, because if I pop these two together, oh, my voice is going all squeaky and my throat is hurting now. So if I put these two together, can you see the difference? That this is actually a better green, and that's gone a really horrible olive. It was a dark olive, and this was a faded olive. And the dark, I'm just going to try and do like that. Hopefully. Now you can see the difference, because now the green on top is how it looks in real life. It looks like that, and the one below it, you can really see the difference. This one, I don't like it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one with the navy posse and keep this green as it is, because it looks really nice. So you don't know until you dye things. So you've just got to roll with it. Now, this one, I knew it wasn't going to change that much, but yay! Look at that. It's really vibrant, and you can see, because when on the camera before it was like had a yellow tinge. This looks really quite almost a neon-y green now. So when I take a picture of it and do before and after, you'll see this is really nice and bright. So this has come up a treat. I'm really happy with that. The fading's gone. Let's look at this one. Let's pull it onto the top like this because it makes it easier for you. You can see my recycling and my tiny flat on top of my washing machine. And I've got to be better at handheld. This is why I try to do things on the cheapo tripod that I had. Okay, so this, remember how it looked last night and it looked really, really bright? It still looks that bright in daylight, but on the camera it looks really washed out. But to be fair, it looked really well washed out yesterday before it was washed. But now, this is actually green. This is actually a nice, good green. This was like a brown and red. And you can kind of sort of see the red still there. But this is definitely, this is 100%, it looks really bright green. So this has worked really well. So 3 out of my skirts have taken took the green well. So I suppose if I only did 3 of them, they would be brighter. They would have taken more. So I could probably, in theory, get another green dye and dye them again, and the green would be really brighter. So especially on this one. So, but it looks quite good in real life. It's just a shame this green is not showing up as a bright green. But if I put it next to that one, you can kind of see. It's making everything look yellow and dingy, this light, because this is not the best light for filming. My flat is not good, but you do what you can. So, yeah, 3 out of, so next to Dylon Pod Experiment, yeah, it will freshen up your colour, freshen up your tired things, but not so much change the colour. So this one, I am just going to pop it back into the washing machine with the things that are going to go navy, and this can go navy. Day 2 of the experiment of dyeing the clothes. So, freshen up. We know freshen up works because it worked with the green one, so that's going in. This one will go like a dark denim, which will be good enough because it just looks really tired and boring. So yeah, freshen up. This is the disappointing green. The other one looked way better, and it took way better. So we're gonna keep that one as green, and we're gonna pop this one. Isn't it amazing how things change? We're going to pop this one in with the navy, and maybe it might push them over so that there's not enough. So this one could go sort of the teal, because it's not going to, because it's such a dark a and it's a dark navy, so it could go a very dark teal, which will be interesting. I can't remember what that's called, but it's a very dark blue green. So we're gonna see if this one goes either navy. If it goes navy, it'll be a win because it's really nice, or a dark teal. Either way, it's better than what this one still is. This one is still the disappointment. In you go. This one, I don't know. I'm thinking to dye this purple. Right, this is a navy blue dye. You can see that it's kind of blue. Yeah, there it is. Navy blue. The stuff is all wet. This is going in. It did say I could tip it in, which might work better, but I think that would make it harder to wash it out the machine. So in we go.